Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Great to see you. Thanks so much for coming along today. Well, it is Classical and Trad Day with Deep Dive to follow. It's our day when we explore some of the most beautiful music in the classical repertoire that can be taught in half an hour. And Schubert's Chor der Engel, Christ ist erstanden, is one such piece. If you like the music of Brahms, if you like the music of that lovely Bruckner, Locus Iste, it's very much in that sort of style. Something a bit different, really, from all the lovely Baroque music we've had recently. And then I get to waffle on for half an hour about my absolute favourite, which is Schubert. And if you're not familiar with Schubert's choral music, well, I'm afraid I'm not able to fit anywhere near as much into this half-hour talk as I wanted to. It started out as quite a grand title, Schubert's Choral Masterpieces, and I had it sort of whittled down to about 5 hours. So we're going to focus today, folks. After we've learnt this gorgeous, gorgeous a cappella piece, we're going to look at a couple of movements from what I think is Schubert's absolute masterwork, which is his Mass in A-flat major. So hopefully you can all join me for that, though I do see that we're going to be saying au revoir to a couple of people for a little while. I think Anna is going to be disappearing off to take delivery of her new kitchen equipment. Fantastic stuff, Anna, new oven and microwave. I mean, that's for, I know how much you love cooking. And it must be like getting a new instrument for me, you know, enjoy. And Terry is off on holiday, and so I hope you have a fantastic time in Dorset, Terry. My parents-in-law are down there at the moment, so if you bump into a couple of people called Sue and Tony, well, that's my parents-in-law. But it's great to welcome Dave and Jill back. I hope you've had a lovely holiday, folks. It's great to see you, and hello to everyone. I'm going to just double-check the sound's all working. Yeah, good, the voice is working, because I haven't had everyone shouting at me, can't hear you. Let me check, just in case I need some acoustic. Is that working today? Not quite. My acoustic's not working, dear Liza, dear Liza. Da-da-dum, dum-dum, da-dum, dum-dum. How about this? There we go. Lovely stuff. That's all sounding good. I can now turn that off. I also just need to check the other various bits and pieces, because lots and lots and lots of different elements of these presentations. Just want to make sure they're all working. So first of all, check my slides so we can all see that and click through. Good, that's our score. Do please grab your score for today. That's in the description. I've double checked it's the right one. Those of you who came along last week to the Vivaldi, apologies for, I think Emma said gaslighting. It wasn't deliberate, Emma, but yeah, we all make mistakes. So here is the track for this. Just check we can hear it. Good, that's all good. And back to me, marvellous. And I've just spotted a teensy error on the presentation. Nothing to be overly concerned about. I just need to put the translation on the first page rather than on the fourth page. There we go. Good. So that's all set to go. And just bear with me, folks. Since I've got you here, I'll just check the two deep dive bits and bobs are working as well. Good. So that's the logo. That's the presentation. There's the great man himself. Here's the Kyrie. Lovely. And the Glories is loud. Oh, fabulous. I'd be really interested to hear from you. If you pop up in the comments if you've sung the Mass in A flat, let me know. The Mass in G is very commonly performed. It's not particularly hard. You know, it's one of those pieces that you can fit very happily into a concert with a couple of other pieces. But the Mass in A flat, well, if you've ever sung it before, Schubert used to call it, and as I'll say, he referred to it as his Missa Solemnis, which, if you know your Beethoven, it's pretty substantial, but it's gorgeous, gorgeous music. So great to see you. So Michael has sung the Mass in A. I presume you mean A flat. It might mean the one in A, because he wrote plenty. No, the one in A flat is my absolute favourite. So lots of lovely people here in the chat. Looks like everything's working, so I can now say hello to you all. So those of you watching later on Catch Up, thank you ever so much for giving up some of your day to enjoy our broadcast. Today is obviously the day that we look at some of these lovely classical works and then talk about the circumstances behind their creation. And Schubert, well, if you've been following our series on exploring the great works, everyone, you'll know that unfortunately these composers, particularly the ones who lived your pre-modern medicine, often didn't have very long lives, unless you were, lucky enough to be a Brahms or a Handel. But, Schubert, I'm afraid, he had a short but massively productive life. And we'll be talking more about that. But another one of these chaps who died in his early 30s, and if he'd lived just another 10 years, just like Mozart, music today would sound notably different. But we're just so lucky that he lived and he produced as much music as he did. So anyway, to those of you who are here and not in the comments, well, a very good afternoon to you. Hello, of course, to Bill and Helene in California. Hello to Anne and to Linda. Hello to Sue and Tony if you're watching us later on, but do enjoy your holiday, of course. Hello to Sally and Annie. Hello to Maureen. Hello to Val and everyone else watching and not necessarily in the comments. And hello to Harry and June, of course, who I know watch us from time to time as well. And hello to everyone there in the comments. I'm going to pop out my chat list. Let's have a look and see who's here. Lots and lots of lovely people. Bless you all for coming along week in, week out, day in, day out, to listen to me witter on. Bless you all. Hello to Atty. Good Abend to Albert. Hello to Alison. Hello to Anna and Jota, of course. Hello to Anne, and best regards to Jeff, Anne. Hello to Breda. Hello to Carla. Hello to Carol and Bumble, of course. Hello to Carolyn. Hello to Christine and Malcolm. Hello to Dave and Jill. As I say, hope you had a great holiday, folks. Hello to Diane and Liz. Hello, Emma and Gloria. Hello, Gwyn. Hello, lovely to see you. Hello to Hilary and Irina and Kathy. Hello to Marion and Michael. I see Judith here as well. Hello, Judith and Patrick. Hello to Mike and Nikki and Norb and Ruth and Susanna and Suzanne and all right, Terry. I do hope you have a lovely holiday. You really deserve it. So there we are, everyone. And if you're not here in the comments, and I haven't seen Glennis, I haven't seen Gina, but I'm going to say hello to them anyway, just in case they get shouted at, because that's the usual way of these things. Very much so. Love your witching. Oh, bless you all. Bless you all. Well, that's the thing. I love what I do. It's the best job I've ever had, is sharing my favourite pieces of music with lovely people. And quite often the response is, oh, that's lovely. I didn't know it. I'm going to go off and listen to it. That's the highlight of my week. I was actually chatting this morning to dear Michael from Singapore. He interviewed me. He's going to be interviewing Mark as well about, he's doing an online course, I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying, and he's interviewed me to talk about sort of the origins of SIC. And one of the questions he asked me is, what's the best thing about your job? And I said, if I'm honest, it's the teaching. I love teaching. I love being able to share something and helping someone when they say, I don't understand how to do this, and to find a way to help them get to the point where they do understand it and they go, I get it. Aha, eureka. That's the best feeling in the world. And those of you out there who are educators and are teachers, you know what that's like. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. I see we've been joined by Jane. Hello, Jane. Hello, Ruth as well. How lovely to see you. And I do know people are working very, very hard on their SIC recordings. There's a lot on, of course, and we've got this next week is going to be amazing with this this week of Mark's Melodies, and then the Russian concert on Friday. I've heard the first drafts of the Russian pieces. We're polishing them in the studio at the moment. Oh my goodness me, unbelievable. So everyone, we need to get started because this piece isn't short. We'll whiz through it, but need to get as much time in rehearsal as possible. So make sure you've got everything you need for our session. Do please keep chatting. It's a huge part, as you know, of what makes our online choir very special. We're going to break this down into sopranos, altos, tenors, basses in that order. Then we'll sing it through at the end, and then we'll put it into the cabinet along with all the other pieces, and we'll sing it on Sunday. So everyone, have a quick sip of your drink. Check the pesky phone is on silent, so it's not going to disturb us. I'm going to switch mine off completely. And here we go. We're going to go full screen, everyone. I don't have the biddly-doo set up, so we're just going to do it ourselves. Biddly-doo, biddly-doo, biddly-doo. Marvellous. A very, very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Classical and Trad. As I've said already, this is our day in the week where we look at some of the most beautiful, beautiful choral music in the classical repertoire that can be taught in half an hour. And so today we're looking at a glorious piece by Franz Schubert. his Chor der Engel, the Angels Chorus, Christ ist erstanden, Christ is risen. And this is a piece that wasn't published for 50 years or so until after Schubert's death. It's written very much in the sort of mid-period of his life. And I'll be talking more about Schubert and his approach to sacred music, because although he was brought up surrounded by religion, he himself was not particularly religious. And we see that quite a lot in these classical composers. But this piece, if you like, for example, Bruckner and Locasister, you're going to absolutely love this. Now, we're going to quickly warm up and then we're going to get right to it. Please make sure you've got your score handy, although I will have, of course, the notes up on screen. So let's give ourselves a bit of an acoustic, everyone. Marvellous. Let's stand up, please, if you wouldn't mind. Please arise. Great. And plant your feet, shoulders width apart, make your knees nice and soft. And roll your shoulders around, everyone. Thank you. I see got lots of lovely people just joined us in the last few minutes. Hello to Linda. Hope you had a lovely birthday. Hello to Julie. How lovely to see you. And to everyone else who's just arrived. Great to see you. There's Christine as well. And all the best to Peter. Okay, shoulders up to your ears, everyone. And breathe out. Albert's quite right. The text today is taken from Goethe's Faust, so, you know, we're doubly blessed. The music of Schubert, the words of Goethe, couldn't ask for more. And now just rolling your head around, stretching those muscles out. Fabulous. Thanks, everyone. So let's start off with a nice C here. We're in C minor for our piece, but we'll warm up in C major. Nice deep breath and hum. And again. Now, now, and an aw. Lovely. And an ah. Lovely. Now after me, please. Ya, ya, ya. Lovely. Ma, ma, ma. Splendid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And one more. Ma, ma, ma. Well done, everyone. Thank you. That's splendid. Right, please sit yourselves down, make yourselves comfortable. Let's ask the sopranos, first of all, to step up. We're going to have a look at your line here. I'm just going to bring the teaching file up. There we go. So, as Albert's already correctly pointed out, the words today are taken from Faust by Goethe. Christ is arisen, joy to all mortals who from corrupted, insidious, inherited sin are saved, is the English translation. Christ ist erstanden, Freude dem Sterblichen, den die verderblichen, schleichenden, erblichen Mängel umwanden. It's a great, great piece. It's slow. It has lots and lots of shifts from minor to major, and lots, as you can see here, of these dynamics that grow and then come away to create this sort of shimmering choral texture. So, from the beginning, sopranos, we're here on a G, and we sing Christ ist erstanden, and then we sing again Christ ist erstanden. Right, let's sing that together, shall we please, stops, and notice piano crescendoing to forte and then down again. All right, everyone, 2, 3, and Christ ist erstanden. Deep breath. Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. Then we start on that note and we sing Freude dem Sterblichen. Okay, so we rise there from Freude. Okay, joy. Up to the E, and then it's a doorbell. Ding dong. So make sure you're smiling with your eyes on Sterblichen so it doesn't go flat. Freude, please, sopranos. 2, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen. Lovely. There's a pause on that bar. Then we go right down in dynamic. Den die verderblichen, schleichenden, erblichen. So the notes. Den die verderblichen, schleichenden, erblichen. Excuse me. And then Mängel umwandern. Let me tell you the whole line from den die. So it is. Okay, mostly moving by next door neighbour. Let's sing that together, please. Den die verderblichen. And den die verderblichen, schleichenden, erblichen Mängel umwandern. Lovely. Then, sopranos, you have 4 bars where you don't sing. The basses sing. Over the page, on the next line, you come in on the note the altos give you and you sing Den die verderblichen, schleichenden Mängel umwandern. Listen to it. Okay, that lovely chord there has a name which we'll look at in a future deep dive. So let's sing together Den die verderblichen from bar 21. And Den die verderblichen, schleichenden Mängel umwandern. Lovely, well done. Halfway through, Sops. Now, back to the beginning, almost. So the notes are the same, but notice the dynamics are different. We're forte here on the start of the second page, okay, and then we diminuendo through there. Now we start on the same note, Christ ist der Stande, but we do something different. We sing Christ ist der Stande. Okay, so let's sing from the start of that line, Sops, bar 27. I hope everyone's following along, having a go at reading along, because it's a really nice nice piece, this. Here we go. And Christ ist der Stande. Deep breath. Christ ist der Stande. Lovely. We now jump up here to Freude and we sing Freude dem Sterblichen, den die verderblichen. Now you've been singing with me long enough to recognize the sequence. Okay, the first time is forte, good and loud. The second one is quiet. Let's sing that together, shall we, sopranos? And this is bar, well, it's the end of the line. The 28, the 32, I think. Freude. And Freude dem Sterblichen, den die verderblichen. Lovely. And then schleichenden, erblichen Mängel umwandern. Lots and lots of next door neighbours. Okay, let's sing that together, please, sopranos. From Schleichenden. And this is bar 37. Here we go. And Schleichenden, erblichen Mängel umwandern. Great. So the bass is at C. Now our next note is there. Okay, the basses kind of give us a little clue as to where our next note is. And we sing from this this third bar after C. It's Den die verderblichen, schleichenden, erblichen Mängel umwandern. Okay, so just listen to the notes again. Okay, let's sing that together, please, Sops. Ready? And... Den die verderblichen, schleichenden, üblichen Mängel umwandern. And then, just this last line here. This is really lovely here. We sing, Christ ist erstanden. Okay, sing that with me. 3, 4. Christ ist erstanden. And then we start forte. We sing, Christ ist erstanden. And that long note on stand is 6 beats. So let's sing from Christ here, please, sopranos. This is bar 55, last 5 bars. And Christ ist erstanden. And that gets louder and louder and louder to the end. Christ has arisen. Well done, everyone. Okay, we are having to move quite quickly. I'm just going to crack the window open, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a little bit on the warm side. Marvellous. Now then, back to the beginning. Altissimi, please. I'm going to have a quick sip of drink. Would advise you to do the same. Hope everyone's enjoying. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good. So, altos. We sing from the beginning. Christ ist erstanden. Christ ist erstanden. That change from the E flat to the E natural is absolutely lovely. So let's enjoy that together. All right, altos from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Christ ist erstanden. Deep breath. Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. With the same dynamics as ours, the sopranos, piano to forte and back again. And then Freude dem Sterblichen is Freude dem Sterblichen. Real expressive leap up that fifth. So just follow it again. I'll play the notes. 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's quickly sing that together, please, altos from Freude. After 4, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen. Excellent. Now we've got to leap down a sixth to this this note here at A. Den die verderblichen, schleichenden Üblichen. Okay? So just watch out for the D flat, I should say, 3 after A. Okay? Those 4 bars from A, please, altos. And... Den die verderblichen, schleichenden Üblichen. And then Mängel umwandern. All right, let's just sing that whole line. That's 6 bars from A. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Den die verderblichen, schleichenden Üblichen Mängel umwandern. Now, it's important to listen to the sopranos there because they give you your next note. The basses sing, and you sing Freude dem Sterblichen, den die verderblichen, schleichenden Mängel umwandern. Very singable line, this. Very nice indeed. So let's sing Freude dem Sterblichen, please. That is bar 19. Ready? 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen, den die Verderblichen schleichende Mängel umwandern. Isn't this lovely? Okay, so now we're at letter B. And we're back to what we did at the very beginning, just for these 3 bars, except forte. Christ ist erstanden. Same as at the beginning, except forte and getting quiet now. This is where he's moving us away from the home key. Christ ist erstanden. Very Schubertian touch. That tritone there. Sing that with me, please, altos. This is 4 after B. 3, 4. Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. And then up to the A flat here, and it's Freude dem Sterblichen, den die Verderblichen. Okay, just listen to those notes again. Okay, lovely. And then from there, Schleichenden, bar 37, it goes Schleichenden Herblichen Mängel umwandern. All right, just one more time from Schleichenden there in bar 37, 2, 3, 4. Schleichenden lovely. Keep that note in mind because your next note is a semitone up, okay? Bass is sing. And then you sing. Den die Verderblichen schleichenden erblichen Mängel umwandern. Okay, just listen to those notes one more time. From D and D, this is 3 after C. 2, 3, 4. Lovely, lovely line that. Okay, we need to move on. Let's just do this last line for the altos. We'll be singing it through hopefully in about 10 minutes time. So here we go, altos. We start back at that C where we started again, but we're going to rise to a glorious suspension. So we sing Christ ist erstanden. It's a really nice bit. So let's sing that together from Chris, please. 51, 2, 3, 4. Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. And then we drop a tone and we sing Christ ist erstanden. And you'll need to take a huge, huge breath there. Stagger the breathing to get through that last line. So one more time from that last Christ, last 5 bars. 2, 3, 4. Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. Well done, altos. That's great. Back to the beginning. And I'm afraid I'm going to take the old jacket off, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. So tenors and basses. So let's have a look at this lovely tenor line here. And it's a really nice one, this, gentlemen and ladies. You actually come in on the 3rd of the chord, and the effect of the 3rd of the chord in the bottom of the texture makes it really dark and really thick, like molasses or treacle. Okay, so you end up with this tenors. Christ ist erstanden. Let me rise. Christ ist erstanden. Okay, let's sing that together, please. And alto, sopranos, there we all know. notes. 2, 3, 4. Christ ist erstanden. Deep breath. Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. Then we rise to the C here, tenors, and we sing Freude dem Sterblichen. Just listen to the notes on their own. I'll play it in context. Okay, so it becomes much more like a fanfare. It's a really nice bit. Let's sing that together, please. Freude, please, tenors. Alto, soprano notes. 2, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Now, dropping down an octave, everyone. People are asking, where's AC Bach? I'm going to turn it on, but I can't have it on in its full noise because he's rather noisy. Let's do that. Let's see if that's acceptable. Goodness me. That has helped though. Let's just have it on for a little bit because yes, it's not exactly in whisper quiet mode. It's quite hot in here. Okay, so we're down. That is let's just put it in fan mode. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. That's a bit better. No, it's not. Right. There we go. So from A tenors, we drop down the octave from there to there, and it's denn die verderblichen schleichende möglichen Mängel umwandern. Okay, listen again to those notes. Oops. From den die verderblichen at A. Romantic line, 19th century style. Okay, so from den die verderblichen, please, and letter A. 2, 3, 4. Den die verderblichen schleichende neblichen Mängel umwandern. It's a nice tenor line, that, isn't it? Then the basses. And you come in on the same note we left on. Very nice of Schubert to do this. Freude dem Sterblichen, denn die verderblichen schleichende Mängel umwandern. Isn't that just glorious? You've got a sequence, repeated note, and then a lovely melisma at the end. So one more time from Freude tenors. This is bar 19, 2, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen, denn die verderblichen schleichende Mängel umwandern. There we are. Fabulous stuff. Okay, now back to the beginning kind of sound. 27 now, down to that low E flat. Christ ist erstanden. So forte, down to piano, and then we rise to an A flat, which is the note the sopranos are singing here. Christ ist erstanden. Okay. And then we rise to a D flat at the end of the line. Freude dem Sterblichen. Listen again. Let's sing that together. 2, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen. And then it's a tone away. Denn die verderblichen schleichende möglichen Mängel umwandern. Okay, Mr. Bach. That'll do. Someone tell, it's always the conductor's worst nightmare when the fans won't turn off in the church. Okay, so let's go from Freude here and in bar 33. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen, denn die Verderblichen schleichen dem endlichen Mängel umwandern. Lovely, then the basses. Then we sing. Denn die Verderblichen schleichen dem endlichen Mängel umwandern. So just listen to that, just the notes one more time, tenors, from 3 after C. And really low and very, very gritty down there. And then the last line here, tenors, we rise to the heavens. Christ ist erstanden. With me. Christ ist erstanden. Same note then. Christ ist erstanden. To the E natural E N. Just listen to those notes in the last 5 bars. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right, so we need to move on quickly, so I'm running behind. Let's run through this bass line and we can sing it all together. Okay, everyone? So back to the beginning. I do hope you're keeping hydrated. It is very important to stay hydrated, everyone. So, from the beginning basses. So we start here on the C, but we drop to the A flat. So it's Christ ist erstanden. Christ ist erstanden. Okay, so basses, tenors, altos, sopranos. Let's sing from the beginning. And Christ ist erstanden. And Christ ist erstanden. Lovely. Then up to this A flat, and we sing Freude dem Sterblichen. Okay, listen again, basses. 1, 2, 3. Okay, fabulous. Then we drop down to a B flat here at letter A, basses. Denn die Verderblichen schleichen den üblichen Mängel umwandern. So all just creeping around that B flat. B natural. And very, very quiet here, just supporting the rest of the singers. And then we carry on our own basis. This is why it reminds me of Bruckner, who does this quite a lot. Bar 17. Freude dem Sterblichen, Freude dem Sterblichen, denn die Verderblichen schleichen dem Engel umwandern. It's a really intense line. Just starting there. So let's go back to bar 17 and sing with me. Okay, mostly moving by semitone with that lovely octave leap at the end. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Freude dem Sterblichen, Freude dem Sterblichen, denn die Verderblichen schleichen dem Engel umwandern. Brilliant. Well done, basses. And now, letter B. Christ ist erstanden. Christ ist erstanden. okay with me? There's the bass notes, tenor, alto, and soprano. From letter B, 2, 3, 4. Christ ist der Standen, and Christ ist der Standen. Great. Then on that note again. Freude den Sterblichen, denn die Verderblichen schleichen den erblichen Mängel umwandern. All right, let's sing that together, please. Bassist and Freude. Last note here of this line. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 after B. Tenors, altos, sopranos, basses with me. And Freude den Sterblichen, denn die Verderblichen schleichen dem erblichen Mängel umwandern. And then a big romantic moment here, basses. Freude den Sterblichen. And then we drop back down again. Denn die Verderblichen schleichen den üblichen Mängel umwandern. It's all just descending in semitones there. And then I'm afraid we need to push on onto this last line here. Christ ist erstanden. Sing with me, please, basses, tenors, altos, sopranos, bar 51, and Christ ist erstanden. And then a big breath. Christ ist erstanden. And a big finish, everyone. All right. So look, I know I've had to rush through that a little bit. There's a lot of music in this lovely piece, but we're going to sing it through now. And of course, it will be at the heart of our sacred sing on Sunday. And do please join me after this. We'll be a couple of minutes late, starting with our deep dive in looking at Schubert's choral music, in particular his beautiful Mass in A flat, which if I had enough time, if I had all the time in the world, I'd be teaching you music from that. But the movements are about 10 minutes each. So this is my little toe in the water of Schubert's music. And I do hope you've enjoyed learning it. So here we go, everyone. Chor der Engel, Christ ist erstanden. All right, here we go. Oh, change of headphones. Cyberman mode for this one. Oops. The old caught it under the chair. Here we go, everyone. And here's your notes. Well done, everyone. Fabulous stuff. And I really hope you enjoyed learning that one with me. We've gone quite a long way over, but I'm sure you appreciate it's not a short piece, although it looks it. And it's one I think it's worth spending a bit of extra time on. So that means the deep dive will be 5 minutes later than advertised. So starting in 3 minutes over on the other side. If you're able to join me live, well, that's absolutely fantastic. If you have to go off and do other things, don't forget to watch it later on and share it with all of your friends who love choral music, because honestly, Schubert is just an absolute master at writing for the voice. So well done, everyone. I'll see you next time when we sing together on Friday for our Gross Out special. Watch out for that. Or if you're joining me for the deep dive, I'll see you in just a few moments. Well done, everyone. See you soon. Bye.